Alright, going to do a quick overview here of the AlienGear spare mag holster. I just wanted to show you what was going on. I did purchase the Glock 43, which is the single stack 9mm. It is only a 6-round mag, so obviously 6 rounds in the magazine, 1 in the chamber, so 7 max. So felt the need to have a little something extra with me, and rather than just dropping that mag down in my pocket and getting all the lint in it and everything, I decided to actually go the route of getting a spare mag holder. So pulling some of the stuff out here, they give you a nice little AlienGear sticker, their business card, pretty cool looking, very interesting, disclaimer of liability paperwork, packing label. This particular holster is just over $30. It does come with a very nice booklet here, basically just showing you how to put this on depending on which one you buy. It is inside the waistband and outside the waistband, so very good booklet here, very easy to follow instructions, give you detailed pictures along with actual instructions here. But just wanted to give you a brief overview here of how this holster works, what it looks like, what all it comes with. So opening up a couple of these little bags, we've got a few parts here. Get everything out here on the table. This is basically the exact same material as their inside the waistband holsters, so that just gives you an idea here of what you're working with if you do decide to put this wear this as an inside the waistband. Most people I know wear it as outside the waistband, and if you do that, then you don't need this piece right here. This is just to protect your skin, but this will go down inside of that inside of your waistband. This piece actually attaches to this. You'll hear it here in a second snap into place. So now it goes inside your waistband, and you've got a buckle here that I'll show you how to put it in later, but it'll go in. So this goes inside your waistband up against your skin, and then here's the outside where this clips over your belt, so holds it firmly in place. One thing that I have noticed in wearing some of their products is this is really good material here. This is I don't want to say sticky, but it's definitely got some texture here, so things don't slide around. On the flip side of that, you've got the nice neoprene style breathable portion here, right where this plastic clip comes in and comes down and comes up. There's a little bit extra padding in here. That way it kind of protects up against your skin, so you're not feeling this plastic pushing up against your body. You get two clips here. This one is described as a outside the waistband clip. It is relatively smaller. Pretty much the same clip as comes with your inside the waistband holsters. Nice, small, discreet. It is made of plastic, but it does feel pretty good quality. You can tell where it has the little lip there to catch on your belt loop, so that when you're pulling up, it snags there. Then you've got this much thicker clip here, which is going to be for your outside the waistband carry. It as well has a little bit of a lip there to catch on the bottom of your belt buckle. So essentially, this is where all the guts and glory and everything is. This is your AlienGear spare mag holster. This is for the single stack. It does not fit specifically for the Glock 43, but it does specify. You can type in your actual gun on their website, and it'll give you all of the instructions on which guns it'll hold and everything. But this is for your single stack 9mm and also your 40 single stacks. So it does give you those instructions. But flipping this thing over to the back, you can see how it's got these holes. This is where your belt holders are going to fit in. So essentially what you will do is you'll have to push this over in order to get these holes to line up. But you'll see there's this little piece right here that needs to be flipped down, this little lever. Just flip that down and out of the way, and now you can slide this over, and you can see how all the teeth are in there. This clip also has a lot of teeth, so that's how you adjust your cant. You put it in there and let it go, and it locks it in place. So if you want it absolutely straight, you got that. If you want it taken out and tilted at a completely different angle, you've got any option. You've got as many teeth in there, so you can put it at pretty much any angle there that you want. Primarily it's going to be probably that one or that one, depending on what style you're carrying with. But anyway, you pick whatever style you want. But in looking at this, I do get a good sense of quality. This is made out of a high-tech plastic, but it does feel like it's got good quality on it. It does have the made in the USA stamping all over it. One thing that's in here that is hidden, essentially this is a toolless kit, meaning you don't have to have something out of your field bag to make it work. These pieces fit in here. Once it locks in, then you shut this little lever back, and you can't slide that back over out of the way. So that belt loop is completely in there. So put that little lever down, slide it over, and that's how you take it out. The only thing that has to have a tool is to actually adjust the tension here. You got 3 screw points to adjust the tension for how hard you want the mag to come in, slide out. Obviously you don't want it to just drop down in there. So as it comes, it's pretty firm. It does not actually click into place. You can hear it hitting the bottom down here. One thing about it is the bottom is actually contoured kind of in an upward angle on both sides, and it's very hard to see that here in this light, unfortunately, but when you get your case you'll be able to see it. The reason being is to fit the angle of the bullets here. So when you fit it down inside, it rides that angle so that it doesn't just sit here and push flat against this nose of this bullet right here. So one pretty cool thing. But in order to adjust these Allen keys here, in order to make that tighter, you've got right here a hidden little compartment with an Allen key. Very small, kind of hard to see. I don't have fingernails, so I'll just kind of use this to kind of pop that open out of that little slot. But you've got a very small Allen key that hides in those little grooves right there. Take that Allen key out, adjust your tension however you need it. Probably what you'll have to do is your first time you touch it, you'll probably have to loosen it up a little bit, fit it down in there, and then kind of go with your tightening and however much you need. But essentially you just fit this directly for how tight you want it. If you want it to be really hard to pull out of here, or if you want it to almost just kind of sit down in there. So total personal preference there. You're just going to have to play with it. Once you've adjusted all 3 screws to however you want it, you just come back over here, slide this piece back over out of the way, and it opens up these little grooves right here. You stick the top end of this Allen key straight into that hole where it stores, and then put that down and lock it into place. That completely snaps in, stores out of the way, and so when you're actually wearing it, the piece actually covers that up so it stays down in there. Then obviously you flip that little lever down and it won't budge when you do that. So just giving you that update. For the outside the waistband carry, it depends on how you like carrying. A lot of people like their mag straight up so that when they grab it, they got their finger right along the front so that they just rotate and go in. It just depends on your personal preference. But a lot of people carry straight up and down like this on their belt loops. Some people actually like carrying it to the side like this, meaning that when they pull it, they kind of pull out towards the front of their body. The reason that they like this is just probably based solely on comfort, because this is almost the same thickness as your belt would be, especially if you have one of the 1.5-inch carry belts. Very close to the same thickness of your belt, so it allows your body to move over top of it a little bit easier versus this. If you carry it like this, you pretty much want to carry it around, say, the 3 o'clock position or the 9 o'clock position, so to speak. That way, when you bend over, you're not trying to bend over that hump there. But anyway, this is the belt clip. So let's say you do want to carry it sideways. You just press that down, put that inside there, let it collapse back after you've after you slide that in there. Then you just clip that down onto your belt loop, and there you go. That's how you would wear it. If you're wearing it this way for one moment and then all of a sudden you realize you want to carry it upwards, all you do, you press that back down again, you pull that out and you put it at whatever cant you decide, and then boom, there you go. It's that easy. So really, if you wanted to carry it at a slight angle forward, you pull it out, you carry it, push it in at whatever angle you want. That way it's going to carry it at a slight angle forward. So many options there. Just wanted to kind of briefly run through some of that. If you do decide to use the inside the waistband portion here, it does have little grooves in the spare mag holster to where you just snap this little piece on there, take your inside the waistband clip here, decide if you want the top or the bottom, put that in there straight up, let it go, turn this little mechanism here up. What that'll do is keep you from being able to slide that by accident. Then there you go, you slide this in against your body, this goes onto your belt loop, and now there's your spare mag ready to go. So nice long video here, but I did want to show you all the moving parts, all the features, what all it does. Depending on how this piece does, I might do an update after a month or so of carrying it, just to let you kind of have my thoughts on functionality, comfort, all of that. But for now, this was just an unboxing video so that you can see all the parts that come with it, see how it functions as a whole, and get you an idea on whether this is the right product for you. Take care. I hope you have a great day.